Hey everybody, Joe here. We're gonna go pick up Marina in the Mustang. She's coming back today. She's been on a little trip with her friends, and I'm gonna surprise her by picking her up in the Mustang. But one problem, the Mustang's dirty. Hasn't been cleaned since we came back from Nelson Bay last weekend. It's got tree sap on it, it's got bugs on it. It needs some tender loving care. So we're gonna go down, we're gonna clean the Mustang, and then we're gonna see Marina's face when we go and pick her up. And by the way, I'm just wearing these sunglasses, not to be Mr. Cool Cat, but I've got a bit of an eye infection, so I don't want to be grossing you people out. But anyway, we're going to push through it. Let's go down and clean up the Mustang. All right, so here we are in the underground parking garage of our building, and we'll show you what's in the trunk of the car. Okay, now I don't know about you people, but you know, when you travel in your car and you don't know where you're going to be, and you want to keep it clean and take care of it, right? Because it's a cool thing and it's an expensive car and people love to see it, right? So you don't want it to be dirty. So I always carry a bucket with some soap. I've got a sponge in here. I've got a little bit of quick detailer, which is good for just, like cleaning it up a little bit. But and here in Sydney, I don't know about where you're living, but Sydney, we had water restrictions because the dam was getting dry because people were, more people consuming more water. So for a period of time there, we had these really strict water restrictions. It's gone now, like the dams are full again and everything like that, and people are just pissing away the water. But anyway, so that meant that lots of places, they got rid of your access to wash a car, right? It was illegal to wash your car. And so now there's car washes everywhere. But being the rebellious one that I am, we work around it. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to use our neighborhood faucet here in the apartment complex, right? We're just going to use 2 buckets, right? So we're going to use 1 bucket to get it soapy and wash it, and then we're going to use 1 bucket, maybe 2 buckets to rinse it off. And I'm just going to park it here over one of these drains, underground parking complex, and hopefully somebody doesn't want to come driving in. I'm going to use the one down at the end over there, so hopefully we don't interrupt anybody and get in their way. All right, that's the prelude. Let's go do it. All right, so we're all done. Probably only took us about half an hour to do all that, just a couple of buckets. And let's go and see what the car looks like. I just got a call from Marina. She wants me to come and pick her up pretty soon, so we'll dial in on that when we go to leave. But yeah, let's check out the car and see how it turned out. All right, I don't know about you, but whenever I look at it, I just go, gosh, that's the best looking thing on earth, right? Now, she came up really beautiful. All the tree sap came off. It wasn't too bad. I'll have to give you guys like a full tour of the car one day, but it looks pretty good. Clean the engine bay. Every time I wash the car, I pretty much clean the engine bay. It just keeps it clean. It doesn't build up, lots of dust and dirt and oil and everything like that. Of course, use a separate towel for cleaning the engine bay, making sure it's dry and there's no moisture that's getting, you know, stuck in all the little pieces of rubber and everything around there. So yeah, there we go. Let's see if we can get the hood to close. Anyway, we'll come back for that. All right, so pretty shiny. Let's have a look inside. All right, I did a quick job on the floor mats. Just a little bit of a rinse off and a dry. The interior is a bit dirty. We need to take it and do a vacuum. I don't have a vacuum cleaner here, so that's a bit of a pain, but we'll get that done another day. I like to keep the car, you know, in good shape. I think when people see a car like this, you know, they want to see that somebody's looking after it, and you know, they kind of like, it brings them like really good memories to see a car in really good shape, right? So the boot, or the trunk as we call it in America, batteries in the back. It's pretty clean back here. Just my towels and my bucket. You know, my bucket's there, is ready to go for the next clean. So yeah, that's it. Let's close up the hood. I've got this special hood clip over here that keeps the hood open for me. All right, here we go. Beautiful. Now, you may not have seen it, but as I was watching the car, I actually bumped into the number plate, which is held on with what? That's right. Well, I didn't want to drill holes in the bumper, right, to put on the number plate. That we require a number plate here on the front of the vehicles, unlike in Florida, where I'm from. So yeah, I just use a couple of cable ties. Of course, growing up in Florida, you know, you got that redneck in you. So if you're not using cable ties and duct tape somewhere, you haven't been brought up properly. All right, hood pins in. Here we go. All right, now people have different ideas about putting their hood pins in. Some of them put them in facing the way I just put those in, or some people put them in facing the other way. I don't know what your thoughts are. I'm doing it this way today. We'll see. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed washing the car with me. And let's see what Marina's expression is when we go and pick her up. Bye.